What if I say there is an easy way to do literature review where once you enter all the data, it's just a matter of clicks where you can organize it? Hi, I'm Dr. Kavya Shabu, founder of Research Dreams, where we aim to make your PhD journey easy. The first step for that is to find all the relevant papers and download them. The next is to rename them in a numerical order, that is 1, 2, 3, etc. This helps us to recollect and go back to the papers that we require. Suppose we have more information in the third paper that we have downloaded, we can go to the file number 3. The next step is to enter the data in Excel sheet. You heard that right, in Excel sheet and not in Microsoft Word. By using Excel, once we enter the data, we can make use of the filter option, sort option, and also the find. So this is why we are using Excel. So here the first field, this is according to me, I have created some of the subheadings or where we can split the data of each literature review that we can take. So you can add, customize or change it according to your wish. This Excel sheet will be available in my description. So the first one over here is the doc number or the document number, that's what I mean here. So as I mentioned before, once we name it 1, 2, 3, 4, we can just name it here, or whatever names you wish to give it. The file names can be given here so that retrieving the data back or retrieving the paper back will also be easier. Then the next is to record the year of the publishing, that will be available in the paper itself. The next one is what type of article was it? Was it a conceptual paper or an empirical one? Qualitative or a quantitative study that has taken place? This helps to categorize on the basis of the type of paper. The next, the author names can be copy pasted. Same goes with the title and also the keywords. It gives us an idea on whose paper or how much papers. If this combination of authors, we can look at how many papers that particular author has written by sorting the data. And also the title will give the idea on what the paper is about. The keywords also in going forward, we can press Ctrl F and find similar keywords coming papers together to organize the data. The next, we will write about the research problem that they are trying to find or trying to address through their study, the research gap that they have identified in their study, and the next one is on the objective of the study that they have done, the variables they have identified. So this variable identification, whatever they have identified, once we sort it out and once we list out, it will be easier for further taking our study. The next one is on the research methodology or the approaches that they have taken. So we can also sort the studies on the basis of methodology, whether they have taken the primary data analysis, whether they have done any SEM analysis, all the structural equation modeling studies that has been done for a particular one can be sorted together and understood, like how they have studied or what particular model is commonly studied in that area. The next one is on the key findings that they have found through this study. This also helps us to link, like one particular person has found that micro influencers are doing well in the case of social media. Then we can also conclude like how many of them actually found or how many of them is actually contradicting to this finding. So this is where key findings are important. Then the originality or contribution, what novel contribution have they made to the paper? This has to be analyzed by us. By reviewing different papers, by reading a lot of papers, we will get an idea on what contribution they have made or what understanding or what new thing have they brought forward through this particular paper. And then taking on the DOI or URL helps us to directly click and get back to the paper if we want to read more about the paper or bring on a clarity. And the next one is the sort criteria. This is an addition I personally made. So sort criteria simply means like what criteria of sorting that I want to use. That is, suppose I want to do a thematic analysis of review. So my themes are based on opportunities and challenges of social media influencers. So my sort criteria here is opportunities and challenges. So here once I write opportunity, challenges and opportunity, challenges like this on each paper, whichever paper is addressing these or rather addressing both, it can happen in certain cases. So once we add filter over here, I can sort out and take out only the opportunities together and I can write it. And the same goes for year. I can also sort on the basis of year from old to new or new to old, giving us a chronological paper citations. Once we have all the data that is recorded in the Excel sheet organized, then we can go to the next step of writing. And while writing, we can take up from this itself the data on year, the author, the title, the key findings and the objectives of the study and the methodology they have approached. So through this combining together, we can actually create a standard literature review. But if you want to go more in depth or in detail, you will have to do more critical analysis on the review. But this is the simple way that you can approach a review, where you will be recording the methodology they have used, the key findings they have found, and the novel contribution that they have made to the study. With that, we have come to the end of our session. And if you would like to contact me to know more about the consultation sessions that I provide, feel free to contact me through this mail ID. And go to my website to check out more on the different services that has been provided.